Flippers, fillers, blenders, and pretenders in Malibu, California. Boondocking in my hometown this spring, trying to lay low, but our minds are being blown on a daily basis. We've been doing an in-depth study on anatomy, playing around with skull overlays, and people watching mainly the gaits, because it's slightly less awkward than staring at people's faces. Long story short, it appears that almost everyone is inverted, leading us to question the basic nature of our reality and who they really are. Malibu may be a tea hive, but 80% is pushing it for what I can take. Did we go to sleep one day and when we woke up the world had switched? Kind of like a giant all-encompassing Mandela effect. The movie Dark City also comes to mind. The controllers can erase history, even in real time. Whatever has happened, the reality of our situation is coming into intense focus. Everything is a lie. Everything. Every particle of our substance, every atom of our existence is born of lies. All that you see in the media and culture is dripping and seething with satanic filth. Every answer begets 1,000 questions. Are these creatures human or something else? Perhaps a pre-Adamic fallen angel race? Was there ever a time when life was real and humans had dominion over the earth? When the Bible says man is made in the image of God, which people and which God is it talking about? I haven't gathered too much about them. They don't give a lot away. Sometimes we feel like they know we know, and I'm guessing they all know who is and isn't, but that's highly debatable. It's possible some or all of them have no idea. It's also possible that I have lost my mind. They seem to have normalish lives on the surface. They take their kids to Little League practice and walk their dogs around the park. They shop at Whole Foods and Ralph's, smiling at cute babies as they pass. I can't fathom the truth of what we see, but certain possibilities rear their heads. Number one, it's filler. It isn't real. It's some kind of AI. These inverts are just AI agents. For some reason, the agents are usually gender switched. It's how the game works. They aren't evil per se, just here doing a job for Satan or God or the Matrix. Most are filler to take resources from humans. They take all the nice houses and jobs. They create traffic and general chaos. Some are active agents trying to hurt us, but for the most part, they just get in the way. Number two, they're flippers. They really were real humans at some point. And they have flipped sides. Generational Satanism, Masonic requirements, lust for fame and wealth, etc. They are evil, and they signed up to destroy us, and they lie with glee. This seems plausible on many levels, but would any real human choose this? I have trouble believing that anyone would, let alone the majority. I can see that people could be tricked easily enough. But then why the devotion to deception? Number three, they are blenders and pretenders. They are actual humans, but some environmental condition has turned them from natural into a blended gender due to toxins and hormones. Also, they are imitating famous people, so they act like a T even when they're not. We have been socially conditioned to behave and appear like the opposite sex. My feeling on this is that it does exist, but is only a secondary issue. They of course want us all to be blended like them and do whatever they can to make it happen. Number four, this whole anatomical science of gender differences is faulty, and humans are naturally mixed up. Men are round and soft, while women can naturally have no hips and huge shoulders. This is somewhat less of a possibility for me, but there are things that point this way. Studying the skull overlays was a very big eye-opener. I don't think they are entirely reliable. I would go with a gait or stairs test any day, but that's if you trust the science, which I usually tend not to do. Looking at the insane state of what I think is going on here, it is very hard to find a biblical explanation. I'm not a scholar, but where are the passages on dealing with demonic gender inversion? Looks like we may have to write a new chapter. The Next Testament, Book 1, Verse 1. In the little season, Satan will amass armies of troons who will lie incessantly in an attempt to destroy humanity and usurp God's throne. They will take over all aspects of life in the realm, slowly but surely stealing all the power, wealth, and land. Natural humans will be marginalized and abused, but in their ignorance will turn against each other and worship their abusers. Only the elect who have genuine love of the truth will have eyes to see. Against all odds, and by the grace of God, they will be able to turn the tide through dissemination of information, using the very tool the enemy used against humanity. Truth triumphs over lies in an all-out war against evil.
Welcome to Top Salmon, where they serve up free frog medicine at the creek.